All right, no better time to do a puck stops here with an Arizona goalie after a win. And Austin Wilson, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I wanted to ask you a couple of questions right off the get-go. First of all, what's it like being in net? You got a 4-1 lead, you got 9:45 to go, and you're up against a 5-on-3 major penalty.
Yeah, I mean, that penalty was kind of huge. I mean, you knew it could play out that way. Obviously, you're hoping not. But, I mean, just kind of keeping your focus even after, the second goal and the third goal, just kind of keeping your focus, kind of keep chugging along and, got to battle, on those. So, when we battled well, the PKers battled well, and we got it done.
You made a lot of big saves going in. It looks like you guys jumped out quick and hard, and then scored that fourth goal early in the second period, and then things kind of just ground to a halt, it looked like. Was there something that you saw from the net?
Yeah, I mean, it was something we talked about it in the second intermission. We had been struggling to kind of close out games, struggling in the third period. So, it was a big focus to have a good third and hopefully add another one there. Obviously, it didn't work out again, but, it's a young team, it's a young season. Obviously, we've identified that weakness, so we can work on it moving forward and kind of get that straightened out, hopefully.
When we talk about the puck stops here, as I like to call it, we talk specifically with goaltenders. So tell me a little bit about your style up there. I know you play with a little emotion. You like to be into the game from all ends of it. So tell me what that's like for you.
Yeah, I do like to play with a little bit of motion, like to be a part of the game. But beyond that, it's obviously a tough position, tough mentally, and it's something that you just kind of figure out what works for you, what gets you engaged, what keeps you engaged, and kind of run with it.
You've seen Arizona hockey now for a few years. You're the vet here, so what do you think of this team, and how far can this team go?
Yeah, kind of ups and downs right now. When we've played our best hockey, we look like a top 10, 12 team, and then we have our off nights or off periods, I should say, that kind of bring us back down to earth. So I mean, I would say this team definitely has the potential to be the best team around here in probably the last 6-7 years. But we're certainly not there yet, and it's certainly not a guarantee.
So this year they got a couple more goaltenders that come in to join the fray with you a little bit. So how's it working out with the three of you?
It's going well. Garrett Patrick graduated last year. He was a good friend of mine. These new guys, they battle hard. The future after this year, when I'm gone, even is bright for Arizona goaltending. They're both great kids, and they're going to have great careers here.
I want to talk a little bit about your goaltending style. We talked about the emotion you like to play with, but what do you like to do as a goaltender?
Yeah, I'm a bigger goaltender. I like to, a big part of my game is my angles. If I'm out in the white and playing my angles right, that's when I'm at my best. When I get in trouble, I get a little bit deeper and don't track the puck as well. So I mean, I think that's the biggest key to my game is just my angles and how I'm doing on those.
Tell us what the most difficult part of being a goaltender is.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely got to be the mental side of it. I mean, they scored 2 goals there with, there's 5 minutes left in the game where, just like that, it was 4-3. And, it's just kind of, having that mental capacity to, move beyond it and be able to battle for the last 4 minutes because at the end of the day, if you don't, then, that game's going to overtime.
And when you grew up, did you want to be a goaltender, or was it something that just kind of came upon you?
Yeah, Dominic Hasek. I grew up in Michigan, so I was a big Red Wings fan. And then,
right.
So I was watching Dominic Hasek growing up, and that's who first got me into it, and then rest was history. Austin,
give us one more thing. What would you tell a young goaltender that wants to play that position?
Oh, I would just keep working hard. It's a game that you get better as you get older. A lot of it is the mental side of it. So the experience is huge, and just kind of keep battling and be a gamer about it.
All right, Austin Wilson, the goaltender at Arizona, and I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.